In the world of MotoGP, 8-time Grand Prix world champion Marc Marquez concluded pre-season testing in Qatar on Tuesday, displaying a mix of determination and adaptability as he familiarized himself with the Gresini Ducati. Despite a minor crash, Marquez's focus remained on pushing the limits of the GP23 machine and narrowing the gap to the top riders. Let's delve into Marquez's insights as he navigates the challenges of preseason preparation and sets his sights on the upcoming MotoGP season. As Marc Marquez transitions from Honda to Gresini Ducati for the 2024 MotoGP season, Simon Crafar offers insights into the challenges Marquez may face due to his age and riding style. Luca Marini, preparing for his debut season with Repsol Honda in MotoGP, acknowledges the significant challenge ahead after the final preseason test in Qatar. Despite improvements in bike feeling, Marini highlights the substantial gap in performance compared to other riders, particularly on soft tires. Pol Espargaro, the seasoned MotoGP rider, is set to embark on a new venture as part of the presentation team for Spanish TV channel DAZN's MotoGP coverage. Joining the likes of Dani Pedrosa and Jorge Lorenzo, Espargaro's additional role comes after losing his full-time race seat to Pedro Acosta. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be able to update other news with GP today. During preseason testing in Qatar, Marquez experienced a minor setback with a crash on the Gresini Ducati. However, Marquez viewed this incident as an opportunity to push the boundaries of the GP23 and understand its limits. Analyzing the crash, Marquez highlighted his intent to explore the last tenths of performance, a crucial aspect of competitive racing. Reflecting on his preseason progress, Marquez acknowledged the difficulty of bridging the gap to the top riders, emphasizing the significance of pushing for the last tenths of performance. Despite facing challenges and recognizing several riders as faster at present, Marquez remains optimistic about his learning curve and the incremental improvements achieved. Of course, you never want to crash. But it's true, when I crashed I saw that I was going wide. I was going too fast but I said, okay, where is the limit of this bike, and then I did the long run. It's always in racing we say the last 3/10 are the most difficult ones. I'm 2-3/10, even 4 sometimes, behind the top guys. And now I have to understand how to be closer. Today was the day to do another step, to increase the risk. Apart from that, I'm happy. Step by step we need to understand the way to learn from them, Marquez told DAZN. As Marc Marquez navigates the complexities of preseason testing and adjusts to the Gresini Ducati, his commitment to pushing the limits and striving for incremental gains shines through. With a crash serving as a learning opportunity and a relentless pursuit of the last tenths, Marquez exemplifies the resilience and determination required to compete at the highest level of MotoGP. As the season opener approaches, fans eagerly anticipate Marquez's continued evolution and competitive spirit on the track. Crafar emphasizes the potential difficulties Marquez may encounter in adapting to the Ducati, particularly at his age of 31. He suggests that younger riders might find it easier to adjust to new bikes, tires, and setups compared to someone with more experience like Marquez. Marquez's preseason performance was relatively subdued compared to his impressive debut on the Ducati at Valencia. Crafar notes Marquez's crash during testing, indicating his gradual progress in pushing the limits of the new bike and gaining confidence. Despite initial challenges, Crafar observes a sense of confidence and progress within the Ducati camp. He highlights the positive atmosphere and improvements made by riders on both the GP23 and GP24 Ducati bikes, indicating overall satisfaction with the new machinery. From my own experience, it becomes more difficult to adapt. He's having difficulty changing from the Honda riding style to the Ducati riding style. His crash his first on a Ducati could be interpreted as Marquez finding more confidence. You can rely on Marc to pull something out. They are totally on target. Marc Marquez is making friends with it now, Crafar told at MotoGP.com. Crafar's analysis provides valuable insights into Marc Marquez's transition to Ducati and the potential hurdles he may face. While acknowledging the difficulties of adaptation, Crafar remains optimistic about Marquez's ability to overcome challenges and perform well on the new bike as the season progresses. Overall, Crafar's observations shed light on the complex process of rider adaptation and the dynamic nature of MotoGP competition. Marini expresses satisfaction with the improved feeling on the bike but acknowledges the considerable gap in performance, especially when using soft tires. He emphasizes the need for patience and persistence to overcome the challenges faced by the Repsol Honda team. The main area of weakness identified by Marini is the lack of rear grip, affecting entry, mid-corner, and exit performance. He emphasizes the necessity of addressing this issue to improve overall competitiveness and pace, both with new and used tires. Marini humorously comments on Pecco Bagnaia's impressive lap times, suggesting that Bagnaia's strong performance may serve as leverage in contract negotiations with Ducati. Despite the jest, Marini acknowledges Bagnaia's skill and performance during testing. It looks like we are still far away. The gap is really huge, especially when we want to put the new tire, the soft tire, we cannot use them well. Rear grip. In entry, mid-corner and on exit, it's what doesn't allow us to be fast and strong. I think that Pecco is pushing to have more bargaining power for the new contract with Ducati. He's showing his strength, and he's doing a great job, Marini told at MotoGP.com. Marini remains optimistic as he prepares for his race debut with Repsol Honda in Qatar. Despite the challenges faced during testing, he is determined to continue working towards improvement and competitiveness ahead of the upcoming season. Marini's insights provide valuable perspective on the current state of Repsol Honda's performance and the challenges they face as they prepare for the start of the MotoGP season. After spending a decade as a full-time MotoGP rider, Espargaro's transition to TV broadcasting marks a significant shift in his career. Despite losing his Tech 3 Gasgas seat, he will remain involved in the MotoGP paddock, albeit in a different capacity. I'm going to continue being at the circuits. I take it as a new project. It will undoubtedly be something new and difficult, Pol Espargaro told at DAZN. Espargaro acknowledges the importance of his new role, allowing him to stay closely connected to the sport, while offering insights and analysis to viewers. His experience as a rider provides valuable perspective and expertise for MotoGP enthusiasts. At 32 years old, Espargaro boasts an impressive career, including winning the Moto2 title in 2013 and competing for renowned teams such as Yamaha, Honda, and KTM. Despite the emergence of young talents like Pedro Acosta, Espargaro's contributions to the sport are recognized and valued. As Espargaro embraces his dual role as a test and reserve rider for KTM and Tech 3 Gasgas, along with his broadcasting duties, he remains focused on the future. With a wealth of experience and a fresh perspective, Espargaro is poised to excel in his new endeavor in the TV world. Espargaro's expansion into TV broadcasting reflects his adaptability and commitment to MotoGP, ensuring his continued presence and influence within the sport beyond the racetrack.